Greetings and welcome back to Cardano Coin, where you can find the most latest and fascinating ADA news. You can enter to win 1000 ADA by watching the entire video, upvoting, subscribing, and leaving a comment that says Cardano is king. The winners will be chosen the following month and announced on the channel's community page. Cathie Wood has a character that contradicts the marketplace. Her investing firm experienced a low point, and it was unfortunate that it all began when she was riding high as a supporter of disruptive innovation, with investors pouring money into her fund. The good news is that she still adheres rigidly to the plans and methods she has established, which is all that matters. To avoid missing out, make sure to watch this movie all the way to the conclusion. However, what if you have no idea what will eventually happen to Cardano? High and arbitrary expectations are placed on his performance prior to the start of a project. On how it might do in a year or two, there is constant conjecture. These assumptions can be made for the long run, although they may be ludicrous or absurd. Cathie Wood, a rising star among active managers, has faced her share of challenges and setbacks, but she never gives up. Thinking broadly and supporting change are two things that Cathie Wood has consistently emphasized. If one wants the future to bring about great things, her tactics clearly work, and there is no doubt that they will continue to do so, as evidenced by the astounding success of the archivists at the company she created in 2014. The current situation is not always what makes Cardano interesting, but you cannot afford to be ignorant of what is expected to occur in the future. It is important to keep in mind that Donald's core objectives are well-defined, which supports the likelihood of a price increase. It is a blockchain platform that uses proof of stake and aims to provide innovators and visionaries the tools they need to create meaningful global change. The open source initiative also attempts to redistribute power from unaccountable structures to marginalized people, helping to build a society that is more safe, open, and equitable. Charles Hoskinson, the project's founder, led down a number of individuals with his prognosis regarding Cardano 2 years prior. By 2021, he anticipated there would be hundreds of assets using Cardano, thousands of depth, a ton of exciting projects, and a loss of special applications and utilities. The year would be so much fun to see Cardano develop, he continued. Hoskinson was criticized for making a prediction that was unfulfilled when the anticipated time arrived a year later. Just in case you're concerned, this won't be happening again soon. In the wake of the terror attacks and Luna's value collapse, the cryptocurrency market is still in upheaval. Despite the circumstances, Cardano is poised to take a significant step forward that will allay your anxieties about a last blow and open the way for a dynamic comeback in the cryptocurrency market. Also recovering some of our lost value is Cardano. The open source initiative is making incredible efforts to have a beneficial impact on the world, and its success could have a big impact on how securely information is handled around the world. As the market keeps changing, it is a fascinating coin to observe. Given that the future of cryptocurrencies is rife with uncertainty, now might be the best time to purchase Cardano. If you miss this chance, you may have to embark on a difficult journey to make up for all the significant things you have missed. Due to Cardano's careful development, it is safe to say that it is one of the most secure cryptocurrencies. As a result, many businesses and vendors can accept it as payment, and new features and developments are always reviewed before being released. Investors often feel more trust as a result of this. For some time now, Cardano has been included in the top 10 cryptocurrency lists. One of the most stable cryptocurrencies on the market, it has never dropped off the list. There are a number of causes for why prices aren't rising, but the first is the collapse of the cryptocurrency market, which has affected the entire money market, including the one for cryptocurrencies. Another factor contributing to Cardano's continued bearishness in the overall crypto market is the Federal Reserve. However, cutting-edge and feature-rich cryptocurrencies like Cardano are facilitating and validating the crypto adoption drive. Cardano has ideas to compete with its main opponent, Ethereum, and a strategy to transform his blockchain into an interoperable one. One of the most well-known personalities on the planet, Charles Hoskinson, never fails to remind people of the motivations behind Cardano's objectives and aspirations. He has a keen interest in the cryptocurrency industry and recently warned on Twitter that hyperinflation and governments issuing money will lead to a dismal future. The global economy is not in good shape. He hopes that the cryptocurrency cash will highlight the gap between institutional and retail investors. Cryptocurrencies are being used by the lighter of whom and Hoskinson are considered in an effort to reject an unjust global system. Cryptocurrency, he continued, can be a component of the economic answer, but he issued a warning against potentially rushing goods to market before they are ready. From a broad standpoint, cryptocurrencies don't cause any harm. Cryptocurrency tampering is what's agitating markets and bringing down prices. According to him, the main purpose of cryptocurrencies is to bring back some credibility, confidence, and stability to the global monetary system. Moving forward, Hoskinson discusses a 30-minute YouTube presentation and some of the ambitions for the network's expansion this year. My objective for the second half of 2022 is to figure out how to put everything together so that a whole microloan transaction can be completed using a card. Oh no, he uttered. The founder of Cardano announced the introduction of a framework that will supervise the development of decentralized products on the network. He said, a formal open source will emerge, perhaps akin to Linux's Hyperledger. People have previously expressed dissatisfaction with Cardano's failure to achieve his claimed objective of becoming totally decentralized. In 2020, the Cardano development team, IOG, published a paper outlining its plan to decentralized block manufacturing, which it accomplished in April 2021. In April 2021, the network was wholly controlled and managed by the community. While in September, Cardano's smart contracts were made available to the general public, enabling the network to host decentralized finance applications. To provide financial services like lending, borrowing, and trading, DeFi protocols, which have a combined market cap of over $260 billion, rely on smart contracts rather than third parties. Although there were no public DeFi applications on Cardano in December 2021, according to DeFi Llama, Hoskinson still saw a lot of activity on the network this year, with a real person in Kenya or somewhere else on one side and a stablecoin based on the blockchain for identity and credit scores on the other. He claimed that Cardano is the settlement rail. Additionally, developers are putting out ideas for Cardano enhancement. Network improvements were supposed to go online this year instead of community-covered ones. Some of characteristics include a native web wallet for interfacing with various protocols and human-readable information for assets issued on Cardano. The year isn't quite over, though. So, let's keep an eye on how these plans can possibly materialize. Based on Hoskinson, hundreds of engineers are working on the Cardano project under improbable deadlines. According to him, managing a project as large as Cardano is not an easy assignment for a creator, and he makes an effort to propose all-encompassing answers that will address a problem's core causes rather than merely its symptoms. This potential has been raised by Cardano so far. The Cardano blockchain implemented one of the most significant updates this year, and it has outperformed all of its competitors. The block size of Cardano was increased to 80 kilobytes. Why does that matter? Simply put, script developers now have the ability to write scripts that do more tasks and are embedded in larger chunks of code. A 14 million memory unit increase, more than a 39% increase in memory resources for Plutus scripts, was also noted. In the past year, Cardano has also been regarded as one of the most dynamic and busy digital assets in the cryptocurrency sector. Given that it is sensible to state that ADA is one investment that is worthwhile choosing, many cryptocurrency experts believe Cardano will have a promising future. Furthermore, as the Cardano ecosystem is still developing, a new high may eventually be reached. Obviously, the future is what counts. Cardano's foundational research and significant achievements are highly fascinating. Most experts who are knowledgeable about the world of digital coins and tokens view ADA as the industry's future and anticipate that it will eventually replace more established crypto players like Bitcoin and Ethereum. ADA is a desirable alternative due to its higher energy efficiency and environmental friendliness, which may be what they have accomplished and even more. The fact that Cardano will have so much to offer in the future is the major deal, though. Remember that there are other reasons you could buy in Cardano besides just FOMO. There are a number of them. However, as always, we invite you to discuss this in the comment area below. Make sure to give this video the proper thumbs up. And if you want to be notified right away anytime we post a new video on ADA news, make sure to hit the subscribe notification button if you don't want to miss out on any vital future developments. You can learn more about how ADA came to be by watching our other videos till then. We'll see you in the following video, too.